Hey, it's Frank from 40 Honeybee, and I got to get a move on here because it's starting to rain. It's another miserable day here. It's 13 degrees Celsius, which is, I think, 55 Fahrenheit. Let's try and not shock myself here. Okay, that worked all right. Yep. And I want to get into that hive right there. That's the hive that I combined 4 days ago. And it's a shame the bees aren't flying. If they were flying, it'd be a lot easier, but they're not because it's cold out and they're smart. But I've got to, first of all, check and see if it was a successful combine. Take the newspaper off, just see here. And then put them both into one box. I'm going to put them both into the top box because the bottom box, I think, was not a healthy box over the winter. So this very top box, the third box here, is just insulation. So I need to take a look through the top box first, see if it looks like a normal top box, if they've combined nicely and they're not fighting and such, and then hopefully find the queen. She likely would be in the bottom box, but I don't know. And then get rid of the frames that are moldy, put all the best frames with enough food in the bottom box, swap them around, and Bob's your uncle at 40 Honeybee. Okay, so let's crack this open. Now, I'm feeling pretty good about it. I think it worked. And we're still in for another 2 weeks of weather that's crap. The highs are getting up into the high teens, so, you know, mid to high 60s. But overnight, we're still getting freezing temperatures, which is very tough on these bees. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, good number of bees at the top. And this again was the queenless portion of the hive, was the hive on top. I was hoping that I'd see more bees in the bottom. But, wow, good number of bees here. It could be that the queen has moved up here from the bottom, you never know. Just gotta see what they're gonna give us and deal with it either way. So up top here, maybe only 3 full frames of bees. They're not even really full. So let's see what we got. It is a cool day. The winds are picking up and rain is on its way. So I wouldn't be surprised if these bees are not too happy about being trifled with. I read an interesting post on one of my old Facebook, or sorry, old old entries, old YouTube videos, and it said, surprise, surprise, the bees get upset when someone comes in and tears apart their home and takes their stuff. And that's exactly what we do here. They don't know that you're here to help them. See, it's not a great frame. I'm going to keep that frame out and hope that we don't need it. Again, I'm going to combine them all into one box, so 10 frames, and I know that probably at least 4 or 6 frames down below are moldy. So I've got to decide what frames we keep and what frames we don't, and I probably have to end up shaking some bees down into the bottom box, which is actually going to be this box. This is going to be the new bottom box. Looking for a queen here. The queen that was at the bottom was marked, and so far I'm looking at the newspaper below and I'm not seeing that it's been chewed through yet. Okay, these are the queen cups. They're still developing them. So again, what I was hoping that as they realize they now have a queen at the bottom, that they would stop developing these queen cups. They're empty, but maybe this is starting to tell me that they have not actually combined yet. There's still a lot of bees up here, and the newspaper is pretty much intact below. Shh, it's not good. Okay, looking at what we got here. Lots of bee bread in this one. Yeah, they have not eaten through the paper at all. Take a look. You You see the scoring that's in there? Hang on, let's see if I can zoom you in here. See the scores? They haven't actually eaten through them at all. This does not look like a combined hive right now, which is odd. Another frame where they're just cleaning things up, bringing in a bit of pollen and bee bread. But very light, very few resources. And a perfect frame for a queen to lay, but guys, you've got no queen. The queen is down below and you haven't been down to see her. That's very odd. Oh, this one's heavy with honey. Yep. So this is a good frame for the outside. Let's see what else we got here. This frame is empty. Oops, sorry bees. Yeah, I checkered boarded these a bit. So there's 3 honey frames there. On the outside, I'm just going to take a quick look at this one. Make sure the queen is not here. No, and they have not gone through the paper at all. That's odd. This is the first time that this has not played out the way I thought it would. Look at the paper down there. It's completely intact. I wonder what happens if I just poke a hole in it right now. Well, I don't know. Let's have a look at the bottom hive. And let's set this up to bring the queen up here. I think we're just going to have to manually combine them because they didn't shoot through the paper at all. Again, they didn't read the manual. Just leaving the honey frames out so far. Alright, so here is what we had completely unchanged from 4 days ago. We've got a very small cluster over here. I'll give you a better viewpoint of it here. Very small cluster over here. A queen in there that was laying, but no resources. So now this was the moldy stuff over here, and it looks a little better. Yeah, they are getting to it. They're cleaning it. See, there's still a bit of mold, but that mold extended all the way to the bottom. So they are getting rid of some of that mold, and moving the mold from the back of the hive to the front of the hive is probably a good idea because there's better ventilation here. But again, I'm going to leave that frame out. Moldy frames go. Another one that's getting better. Yeah, it's almost gone on this side, so they are cleaning it up. But I'm going to leave it out as well. What to do, what to do. I think I'm going to remove this box from its bottom board and get that box on the bottom board, and then get the queen put into that box. Makes sense? I can't believe they didn't shoot through this. Look at that. I had no interest in combining at all. That's very strange. Never had that happen before. Did I mention that yet? Okay. And lots of poop on this frame, but they're dealing with it, cleaning it, and eating the honey. Look at that, eh? Okay, I'll keep that one out. We'll put that with the poop frames. Oh yeah, here's another nasty one. Again, it's nasty, but it actually looks 10 times better than it did a little while ago. Ah, there's robbing going on, look. No, that looks like... See how they've eaten the wax right down to the bottom there? That looks like a mouse did that. That's not how bees normally rob or take honey. They usually just eat the capping off. See that? So maybe there was a mouse in here, and I'll keep checking and make sure the mouse has been evicted. I don't remember seeing that last time I checked this hive. Now, there's a lot going on with this hive. Not much of it is good. Yeah, this one looks normal. Now as I get to the queen here, I'm going to remove this box. Not many bees here at all. Geez, none on this side. I don't like this frame either. Yeah, it's got some mold on it too. Let's try and get the bees off of here. Push them into here. They ate some of the pollen, which is good, but left a lot of it too. Get rid of that for now. Okay, expect to find the queen on this frame or the next, if she has survived. See what I mean when I say like a softball sized cluster of bees? They've got brood there. She's laying. Yep, there's brood and larvae there and eggs all through this frame, but there's just not enough bees. There's the queen right there, see that? See, they're trying, but they just don't have enough bees. So this queen's going in this hive. Cold turkey, baby. I'm gonna put her frames on either side of her, and then we'll fill out the rest of that box and move it to this bottom board. It's not a great frame either, but she needs her bees, so. Trying to make sure that all the frames beside the queen are nice and open for her to be able to lay. Another honey frame, moldy honey frame. So get the bees off it and get rid of it. Okay, now we're going to remove this box from the bottom. We're going to clean up that bottom and the new box on it. Nothing too out of the ordinary in here that I can see. Hunks of pollen, lots of dead bees from over winter. I did clean them out a few times, but still. Okay, so we got the bottom cleaned up as good as can be done in the field. It's actually a lot better than it was. So we're going to put this box right back in. And hopefully that will do it. Alright, so we're going to put this last honey frame in there. And consider this hive forcefully combined. Now, I've never had to do that before. I've been beekeeping, I think 10 years. I'll have to check it, but I keep saying that. 9 or 10 years, or maybe 11, I don't know. And you expect things to happen a certain way, have a certain degree of experience. You watch a boatload of YouTube bee videos, you talk to your mentors, you study, you do what is best for your bees and best for you, and it just doesn't always work out, you know? And it can be really frustrating and really demoralizing. And this is a perfect example. But I was hoping to let's get these guys set up before I conclude this video. Okay, so we're gonna get the insulation back on because we're still in for some cold weather, as I've been barking about for quite a while here. Get out, bees, get out, get out. And I don't know, see what happens. So, as I mentioned, that's the first time that a newspaper combine failed for me. I have no idea why it failed. It should have worked. It should have. You know, the bees in the bottom box were still, the queen is still laying, and they just don't have enough bees to cover their brood. So there's no doubt that if I wanted to keep that queen alive, she needed more bees. The other box didn't need a queen, so I thought one would think that getting the pheromones from the queen below, especially when she's laying, should have driven all those bees from the upper box down into the lower box. That's what should have happened. I say the bees said something different. They didn't do it, so I went ahead and did it myself. Will it work? I don't know, probably, maybe. Again, we're in for 2 more weeks of cold overnight weather, freezing or below freezing weather overnight. So these bees need numbers, and they need a queen. Now they've got them. Let's see if they'll work it out. It's up to them. And thanks for joining me at 4D Honeybee.